All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to Finance Fridays. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com, and let's just jump right into it. All right, what we have in the news today, what's exciting, is apparently in this ICE CE group, basically ICE stands for International Collectors Edition, or CE stands for Collectors Edition. There was some controversy when my friend Clint, we were at the Border Brawl, talked about International Collectors Edition and some financial thoughts and where it's going and player analysis. Apparently, there are some people out there that think we are manipulating the marketplace by putting out videos. So I'm going to clear the air as much as I can. Let's start right into it. Number one, am I manipulating the market by talking about things in the video? Well, you're damn right I am, right? That's what you want to hear. But actually, the truth of the matter is, these videos, all they are my thoughts, my opinions, or Clint's opinions, or someone else's opinion. If you go to Martha Stewart's home channel, little shopping channel, she talks about little products. Oh, if you go to like the cooking channel, they talk about different dishes, travel channel, the freaking poker channel, everything channels, they analyze things about different things that they like to do or different markets. Oh, did I forget to? Yes, that's right. It's called advertising. For the people that don't understand what advertising is, sure, if you give market awareness to something and discuss things, it's going to give advertising to that product. But am I directly profiting from those, like, the videos? Well, you know, maybe I make a little bit on the Google AdSense, a little bit. I get something on my Patreon, but there might be people that might be aware. There might be people that say, hey, look, you know, I appreciate his advice. I'm going to go buy that, invest into it. Oh, you know what? I don't agree with him. Thumbs down, dislike, unsub, sub again. You're back. It doesn't matter what you think. It is a free world. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. That's the way it goes. So that answers that part of the question. But as far as manipulation of the market, where is the SEC in this entire conversation, Mr. People that are talking trash? Where are they in the magic community? Who cares what you think? Because the truth of the matter is, there is no law of the land that way. You can say whatever you want, how you feel like it, and there may not be truth to it. There might be some truth. It might be all true. And it doesn't matter what you think. It's just the way it is. But let's go into some real good questions. Some thoughtful questions from some of these people on this 117 comment thread. Number one, this random guy asked, Daniel, great video. Oh, thanks. Thank you. From Thomas Plankta. He says, Dan, I have a few questions on CEIE. Number one, the timing of the video is very accurate. Personally, I saw some movement in last weeks about ICE slowly disappearing from the marketplace. You either, more famous YouTuber just recently published videos about IEC content. I suspect this somehow intentionally secret buy cheap IEC positions. Once my position is saturated, inflate the price. Okay, so I think what the guy is saying is this. He's saying that, you know, the more famous YouTuber, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and myself and other people talk about these things, our goal is to basically buy them at a lower price. Well, to answer your question, I always want to buy at a lower price. But the videos have nothing to do with buying them at a lower price. I just noticed that the market activity, and you're right, the market activity during Q4, during the time of this time of year, always goes down for Magic. You're going to find deals. It's just the way it happens. Does that mean that the videos actually influence the price downwards? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. The market dictates it. But, you know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and I are not the people basically manipulating the market. There's so many people that have so many cards and sets of this ICE and CE thing. It's insane. We don't have the interest. We don't have the buying power to buy out all the cards. It's ridiculous. Number two, do you think IEC will be more valuable than limited? Wow, actually a thought-provoking question on that one. No. I don't. The reason why is unlimited is an actual cards you can play. It is white border, the only real downfall of it, but some people find it very beautiful. and it's a highly collectible set collecting item. Another thing I like about Unlimited is because if you open the packs, actually, you open the starter decks and stuff, they actually have printer lines on a lot of the cards, causing a lot of the high-grade ones never to get 9.5s, BGS 10s, PSA 10s, whatever you like, PSA 9s even, because the printer lines really damage the quality of the surface. So I think Ice and CE will probably, Ice in that order will be more valuable than CE, but it will not be more valuable than Unlimited. Another main reason why is because I don't think Ice and CE actually have legs to run up higher at this point for a while, unless some resurgence happens, and I'll talk about that a little later. Number 3, recently I made a voting pool in this group regarding number of Ice sealed sets, ICE sets in the world. Results were undecisive. Majority voted for less than 700 sealed sets, but there's a big group that voted for 1,000 sealed sets. Well, to let you know the truth, I don't know. I don't know the exact number of sets, but to be honest with you, I own many sets, and I don't have 1,000 of them. But I will tell you that there's probably going to be over 500. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 5,000 of them. What? Yeah, I think there might be some people out there who have more than we think. Here's why I think there might be like 5,000, like a large number. Because what happened, and let me explain to you why I think there's a lot. What happened with the CE Ice sets is that it basically became one of those things where people didn't touch them. I've bought many collections where there's both sets, or 3 or 4 or 5 of them, or whatever, and they're just sitting around there sealed, or, you know, some might be open just to look at them. And I would always ask those people, back in the day, why did you not touch those or play with them or, you know, feel them up and make them feel good and put them in a sleeve? Well, number 1 answer, on the Family Feud, what do you think it is? They're unplayable. They're unused. They're just collector's item, and they look weird. They're square corners. They're gold backs. No one cares about them, so they were always sealed. Oh, is that why when you buy them, they're mostly sealed all the time? And there's somewhat low percentages in played ones. They're mostly all mint. Ah, that's right. See, what happened was people still probably have those sets. I still get them once in a while, and they just are thrown in the collection as a purchase, and they're just there. They're not opened. They're just sealed. I don't know why they're sealed. Well, I know why, because they didn't play with them. No one cared about them. So my inkling is that there's probably a number in the thousands, maybe 5,000. I said 5,000, maybe it's a little too high out of Ice and CE combined, but I wouldn't be surprised. Another reason why is I actually think there are investors out there who have probably 100 plus of them. They're not raising their hand anytime soon because they don't want to, like, you know, give away any signals at all. They don't want to do that kind of stuff because it's rude and it's not right, and they're probably manipulating the market just like everybody else. That's what they all think, right? But the truth of the matter is, who knows? There might be people out there with bricks and bricks of the set making like freaking houses out of Legos. I don't know what they're doing, but it happens. Investors do occur. Some people speculated a long time ago, and they might still have them. Who knows? All right, next. Number 4. This is a pretty good question. Do you have any notable IEC cards that you want to share with us? I don't know what that means. The thing with the IEC set is that it's already a set that's already allocated, right? It has all the same cards and every single opening you have. So there's nothing I could share with you that's special. I did meet Christopher Rush back in the day, and he signed, I don't know, several, I don't know, at least 10, I don't know, 20 Black Lotuses or something back in the day when I met him, and all his other cards. It was really cool. I thought they were neat signed. Some people thought they were dumb signed, but I kept them and I like them. So I don't know, is that kind of the coolest thing that is possible, is to have a Christopher Rush Black Lotus signed? I have several of those, and I thought it was cool meeting Chris. Let's see. Oh, another question that I got, I'm just going to add in this video, was a guy asked, is it worth grading? Is it worth grading IEC, ICE cards, and CE cards, whatever? Is it worth the investment, the grading fees, all that? The answer is no. The reason why I don't think so is this. The problem with this is that you can always open a sealed set, and it's always mint. It's always high quality. And what happens in the sets is they're manufacturing cut, and the centering is always the issue. It's not the corners, it's not the edges, they're not shuffled up, they're not in booster boxes, right? There's no like, problems with the storage. It's really just in that little box. And once you open it, it's like a manufactured, cut off the press, fresh off the press, beautiful set. So corner, surface, and edges are always really clean. And then you have the centering, which is really the subjective part. If the graders understand how to grade the centering, then they would be more consistent. But the answer is no. I would not even spend a dime on wasting it yet. Even if you did, even if you just like to do it, that's fine. But don't expect massive returns unless you get a BGS 10. BGS 10, I would ask the moon for those, because especially if it has like 10 centering. If it had quad, all black label, 10, something like that, I would give it a premium. All right, next question. There are some problems with some of the people in the community that think that they feel that buying up these cards is wrong for the old school community. So there's a generalized question on this post about, is it really wrong to buy these cards as an investment? Is it a shameful act? Is it wrong? Well, you know what's wrong out there is I've seen some things about the community, about some groups on the West Coast, I'll leave it at that, who've basically targeted and said and labeled people in the community who buy Magic cards as an investment in terms of what they like to do with their money. They've labeled them. They've segregated them. They've divided them. And that, my friends, is the problem with the community. The problem with this community isn't people buying the cards. It's the people that are segregating and dividing us all. They feel that these old guard mentality people, old guard, have the mindset. I'm not saying you're old. I'm saying you have a mentality that you basically feel that cards are meant to be played with only. They're not meant to be collected. They're meant to be played with. Graded cards, oh, shame on you for buying graded cards. It's wrong to buy graded cards. Shame on you to invest your money to buy whatever you want. You worked hard at Taco Bell, so you want to go buy that stuff. It's fine. I don't care if you wipe your butt with it. You could do whatever you want with the cards. But do I have to play with them? Do I have to be a part of your little sidekick group, your little association, your little cult? No, no. I want to be in an inclusive community, so I don't care. Some guy made a comment, well, Daniel's not welcome in these groups of communities or whatever. Well, that's fine. Then I won't go. And you know what? I don't care, because there's thousands and thousands of other players in the world that appreciate me as a player, as a collector, as an investor, and all of the above. All right, next. Some guy, I'm not going to say his name, basically said that the problem is people that can't afford the cards are getting pushed out of the market because of people like me, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Edwin the engineering guy, I don't know, whoever, right? MTG Lion, if you really think he is. People are talking about different cards, and they're making the market like explode. Let me give you some advice. Let me give you some advice here. Most of the time when we do these videos, for me especially, it's entertainment. I honestly enjoy talking to you guys and learning about what you have to think about topics. Some of it's informational. I appreciate, like someone, when I was young, I was given knowledge from a very successful business person, and they passed a lot of information to me free, and I want to do that the same to the community members. Some of it is obviously marketing and advertising. My brand, you see the damn Vintage Magic logo? Yeah, you see that? And marketing the Golden State Warriors. Of course they're going to win the championship. But that's the point, guys, is why do you think Channel Snowball and Star City Moonballs and Card castles, whatever the hell Rudy says. Why do you think they do the videos? Why do you think sports exists? Why do you think esports exists? Because there's advertising money coming in. People love to watch, and then they put advertising. That's the reason why videos are made. Yes, it's marketing. Sorry, that's the way it is. But the truth of the matter is, just because someone buys the cards, might buy more than one, might buy 4, might buy 10, might buy 100. I don't know. Why would they buy 100? Maybe they want to collect them. Maybe they want to invest them. Maybe they like Heirloom Minotaur. I know people that like Land War Elves. I don't know. I know this guy who likes Arabian Nights Mountains, and he's like 200 of them now. Why do they do that? Because Magic is a free market. You collect it, you love it, you enjoy it, it's nostalgic. Get over it. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much. All right. I only have about 40 seconds or so left on this last question. Let me just end it like this. I want you to know, especially the person on that thread who basically said very, very, very untruthful things. And I could really go crazy here, but I'm not. I've gone as normal as I can. I want you to know, sir, that you've never met me before. You've never given me an opportunity to play Magic with you before. You've never given me an opportunity to do business with you before. You've never even like picked up the phone and had the balls to call me and call me on my website. There's a phone number right there. But the thing is, you are allowing others to dictate what you think. That's influence. The truth of the matter is, and the irony behind this in Finance Friday, is other people like this person is being influenced by little peers and their little play groups and letting them dictate what you think. How about you pick up the phone, give me a call, and let's have a real man-to-man conversation. I'm out of here. Enjoy your Friday. Be safe.